o'clock and today is day 17 and it's pull day. It's again deadlifts and all that stuff, which is awesome. And I'm on my way down again with my weight, which is really cool. I'm really excited about that. And I just read that some of you guys said, well, you know, I'm very low now. When should I stop dropping weight? You know, there's no golden rule when you should stop. It really depends on your own preference. I mean, if you're happy with the weight you've already lost, then stop by all means, you know. Also, if you measure your body fat percentage and let's say you're down to 8%, you know, then that's awesome. And if you feel great, then leave it. But also, if you drop down, let's say from 20 to 15% body fat, and you're like happy with 15, then stop there. There's no one telling you what is the right body fat percentage. Just because everyone runs around and says, I'm 6% body fat and all that shit, it doesn't mean say you have to do that. You know, it's like, it really depends. I mean, the best way of what I always say is look in the freaking mirror, and if you like yourself, the way you look, if you can stand naked in front of the mirror and say, you know, you're looking good, then that helps your confidence. It boosts your confidence, it boosts self-esteem, so much stuff. And that really is the main driver, I would say. Oh yeah, not bad in the coffee today. I only had a coffee so far, and I decided to have a bigger mug this time. This is, I think, the favorite mug of my mom, don't tell her. All full of black coffee. I'll show you here. Very nice. And let me show you what else I'm having before I'm actually hitting the gym today for the back workout. And that is curd cheese, as always, a massive omelette, which is 6 eggs, 2 full eggs and 4 egg whites, and a bit of Krebs, Flusskrebs is what you call it in German. It's high protein, low fat, low carbs. Just discovered a new platform called Anchor. I want you guys to check that out. I linked it on my Facebook profile, and if I can, it's linked up here somewhere, or it's in the description box below. It's this app, Anchor, where I'm going to be sharing like bite-sized of information like this stuff here, you know, on the wall, which I was discussing in the last in yesterday's video. So make sure you follow me on here as well if you want to know more about that stuff. At the moment, I'm changing a lot in my life. I'm sort of, you know, going to London, back to London, and so on and so forth. The reason being is I talked about this thing yesterday here, the how long you've got left in your life sort of approach, and I want to take things from me personally to the next level. I just think it's important that you have a roadmap in front of you, that you are, I always had this picture when people said, when I did my Move Artistic Dome thingy in Germany, they always said, Mark, you're like a massive truck on a road, and it's just a one-way road. There's no way we can shake you off that road. And if there's a crossing, there's no doubt which way you're gonna go, because you know which way you're gonna go. And I'm sort of at the moment, you know, getting into that truck again and, you know, starting that engine and giving full blast, because let's take this analogy of the truck. So if you're driving the truck, you need to go for a piss. So if you go for a piss and then you go back into the truck and you're still, and you're like, oh shit, which way were I going? Or navigation is off or something, whatever. That's what I'm talking about. You have to have your clear vision in your head and then go 150,000% only that way. That's the only way you will get to where you want to be. And the other thing is, and I feel my purpose here on YouTube is to provide as much value as I can to as many people as I can. Because it's not about building this massive audience of 10 million followers on YouTube, if that ever happens. Even though things are changing in my life, the one thing which will not change is providing value to you guys over and over again. If it is through my YouTube channel, through my blog, through, you know, all these new platforms out there, I don't freaking care. My purpose is to serve you guys the best possible. And if you have questions, you know, you can always leave a comment in the comment box below. I'm the guy, you know, not only editing all these videos, also responding to all of these comments. But that said, I'm actually looking for a video cutter. As soon as I'm back in London, I want to hire someone who's going to be helping me out with that kind of stuff. So if you know anyone who would be interested in, you know, being my videographer, then please leave a message in the comment box below, or you go to my website www.marcdressen.com, and there's like a contact field. Just go in there and type in their personal details. I will contact them. It's a paid job, you know, so that'll be awesome. Are we on? Yes, we're on. So I'm on my way to the gym now. Today is day 17. 16. I actually have no clue what day it is. It's Wednesday. And it's back day again. So deadlift, single arm rows, I think overhead press, not military press, I mean triceps extensions, and no, it's not. It's back and biceps, right? It's not triceps extensions. Anyway, you have the plan, you know what's going on. I just wanted to say I'm heading now towards the gym. I ate today was the food you've seen me eat, basically. You know, it was the egg thingy at 1 o'clock. So, and loads of coffee. Yeah, today I weighed in with 93.3, which is pretty awesome. Let me get out of this shit here. Yeah, so I weighed in today with 93.3, which is great. Tomorrow I'm expecting to be 92.5 because I'm tightening up my diet now really strict for the last 2 weeks, because I'm very much aware that the first 2 weeks I wasn't that concerned about my diet. And you can also tell because I had a cheat day, which I wouldn't really need it, but the thing was I was visiting my half brother, and you only do that once in a while. So I also want to teach you guys that if you have special occasions, not like, oh, I'm on a diet now, I can't do this. If you feel like you want to do it, then you have to do it. And I felt like I wanted to do it, and I didn't want to say, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that. So that's something I have to deal with myself, and that's why I'm sharing this with you. But you might be different, and that's also okay. I mean, when I'm really strict and I don't really care about stuff, then I also do it that way. But my brother I haven't seen for 4 years, so therefore, you know, I was saying that's an exception. For me, that's fine. But for some other people, it's... But anyway, it's preference as always. All right, gym time. It's time for deadlifts again, but this time around, I'm not gonna try to be too, you know, strong in a sense that I want to push my ego. I've got my my lift set according to the plan. That's what I'm going to be doing. So here we go, guys. I just arrived home. Yeah, I had actually quite a good session. The camera is sort of in a different angle today. Yeah, so I actually managed to hit all my targets, which is great. But yeah, today also, I remember some of you guys were saying, well, I don't feel that strong today. I had a day today like that. It also is that I haven't had that much carbs today, as I'm on my, you know, regular plan. So I can feel, you know, how as you're in a calorie deficit, it's always harder to maintain, obviously, form and strength and all that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, that today my workout wasn't the best workout. I could have probably pushed through harder, but it's also that I went a bit later training. Normally I train around 1 o'clock, and today I trained 4:30, I think. That did have an impact on my performance. I just wanted to share that with you. And now I'm gonna go have something to eat and a shower. That's really important. Right, I had my shower, as you can see. Everything is ready. We're setting up
food right now. It's gonna be fish tonight and broccoli. And I'm having some buttermilk right now because, you know, still have the spots going on, but it's getting better now. You know, I'm also taking these probiotics, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I think it's 2 or 3 videos before I was talking about probiotics. Just make sure you check that out. Yeah, if you've got any questions regarding the challenge or anything you want to know, as always, leave a comment box below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it's time to punch the like button, punch the subscribe button. See you guys tomorrow.
This is 125 grams, €3 one packet, which is quite expensive. But the thing is, in Germany, which is actually quite good, especially in this area here in Berlin, if this is not in season anymore,